So a lot of you are probably wondering, how the heck do I make a skin pack? Well, first you start with Mod Builder, and you create a new skin pack here. We'll go ahead and select the folder, add a mod file into it, name it, give it a description. Preview image we can skip for now. Attribute file, we'll go ahead and do the same thing as the mod file. Just name it the same as the folder. Icon path and skin path we'll skip for now. So we'll just create that. And that's what it will look like. So what I recommend is to create a data folder. So go to new table of contents, select data, create a subfolder. We'll call this one UI, and create another subfolder. Call this one art. And now we want to create the burn folders. So right click on it, add burn folder. Let's see, my first skin pack. We'll have to create those folders here as well. So select art. Actually, for this one, it's better to do burn icons, since that's what it will actually be. So now it will pull icons and skins. Now, there are a couple of ways of doing this. As of today, in your Steam library under Tools, so filter for tools, there's a new option called Company of Heroes 2 Tools Data. Go ahead and install this. It's actually quite large, so it might take a very long time on slow internet connections, but it is worth it because you will get all of the skins, the source files for them, in PSD format. And so what this will allow you to do is to open it in Photoshop or whatever can support PSD files and create TGA files from them. Now, another way to do this is to just go through the wizard again. This is actually what the wiki shows. And then once you've specified a skin path, you can then go through this list of skins and clone them, and it'll give you the TGA file for each of the skins you've selected. But I'm sure a lot of people would rather work with the source files, so that is where you will find them. Company of Heroes 2 Tools Data will become a new folder in your Steam library once it's installed. Anyway, so once you have your folders built here, you can actually open Archive Viewer, and I already have this open here just to give you some examples. So if you open the artgermanef.sga archive, you'll see that skins, the default ones, are in the hierarchy data, art, armies, and then whatever faction, in this case German, and vehicles, and then the actual vehicle name. And then each vehicle has its own skins folder and then subfolders for the different seasons. So what I would recommend is in your own art folder, using this as a guide, add these subfolders you will need to add your own skins. So in this instance, we'll just do vehicles, and then Broom Bear. This is where it gets a little tricky, but it's not too hard. Within the skins folder, you're going to want to create some subfolders for summer and winter, except instead of the way they have it here, where it's German, whatever, you're going to have to copy your mod's UID down here, and then create a folder with that ID, and then underscore, and then the season. So summer, and then we can copy that, rename it to winter. And this is where you will put the TGA files when they are done. And at that point, I believe you can just name them the same as the existing ones. So Broom Bear Diff, Broom Bear Normal, all that stuff. And then once you are ready, you just save and build, and they should build into RGT files in your new archive for the mod. So that's pretty much the basics for getting skins set up as far as the actual textures go. The final thing you would want to do is edit your XML file with, with the attribute editor. And once you have this open, you can go to Categories, Inventory, Skin Pack. And then clone an existing one. So for this one we'll do Summer Heavy. So now that you have cloned the skin, you want to make a few changes here. So this would just become, actually I have to grab that from Mod Builder again. Your mod's ID here, and then Summer. And then we'll clear that. And then much the same as custom icons for attributes, you would then just put your, if you have an icon set up, you just set it up as mod icons and then whatever your icon name is. So I'll just put that there for now. We didn't make one in this tutorial, but the icon would just be the file name for your icon. And then that's about it. You could do the same thing for winter. So we'll just go ahead and do that now real quick. Winter heavy. And of course you can rename these to your own. So for example, field gray. Oops. And you just do the same thing here. So I'm going to get rid of that. And that's it. And then you'd save it here, and then build. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks.